So the reason why we sleep is obviously because of the hormone called melatonin, and that once it gets stimulated, you start feeling sleepy. And it's stimulated only when there is no light, because again our body system inside is still very old model. It is not modernized. It has not got any artificial intelligence or anything to that standard. It is still an old mechanical model. Only two stimuluses tells the body it's a day or a night. Or one is the sunlight's hitting your eye in the morning when sun rises, which means it's a strong intensity of light. It tells the brain it's the daytime. The melatonin gets suppressed, the hormone which releases for sleep, and it tells the body, everyone, that I am awake. Then the metabolic workup, the digestive system, everything kickstarts. Okay. And the number two is the food which goes into the stomach. That's the second stimulus. And there's other peripheral stimuluses out there, but I'm just telling for this thing. So these two. So the light, that's the reason if we are awake during the day, you make sure you get exposed yourself to the main sunlight at least 10 to 15 minutes of the day, as much as possible, so that you're tuning your machine for the daylight, which is stronger. That is a stimulus for me to be awake. These lights, however powerful, because in this current modern era, there are lights which are 24/7 on in so many companies or hospitals or everywhere. Again, they can't be as strong as sunlight. So tune yourself, tune your brain, saying that is my light. This light is still not that light which can actually stop my sleep. So darkness, as the sun sets, the melatonin gets released, you start sleeping. And then you wake up in the morning when the sunlight comes, that melatonin stops. But when actually melatonin is getting ready, okay, this is dark now, I need to tell my body to sleep. What happens? We go open the fridge, have a snack. So body thinks it's confused now because the light is telling me to sleep, but the gastric system, the GI system, started acting or eating something. So sleep gets disrupted. You might not get quality sleep. You should get a good deep sleep. You should also get a good REM sleep, the different kinds of sleeps. Each sleep has got its own function. So this is about the quality of sleep. For this reason, if you finish your last meal, don't touch anything. Why you want to eat after that? If you really want to eat, keep eating. Don't go to bed yet. Okay. And blue light, like all this, our iPads, TVs, phones, they are almost as powerful stimulant as the sun. When sun comes, body thinks I'm awake, I should be awake. The blue light tells the body same thing. Okay. It makes sense. Yes. So if you avoid them, that's fine. And bedroom has to be only for sleeping. Don't use it to do your work. Don't take your laptops there. Don't take your phone and scroll. And obviously, definitely no blue light emitting things. Even, for example, I don't have a TV in my bedroom nowadays. I don't keep the TV because if it is there, you end up watching something and those things. It will affect you. That's the environment. And also always make a dark windows and obviously the opaque curtains so that light from outside doesn't come. But as long as you're training your mind for the strongest stimulus in the world, these small things should not hamper much. But still, you can do that. Then also, when the melatonin is released, for sleeping, there will be vasodilatation happens, and the body becomes cooler than the external environment. If you keep the external environment a little cooler, even better for you to go get into sleep. Okay, that's one thing. And also avoid eating at least 2 hours before you start sleeping. And avoid alcohol definitely for at least 3 to 4 hours before you sleep. And avoid coffee at least 8 hours. Any caffeinated drinks or coffee drinks, avoid 8 hours before you plan to sleep every day. The reason is the half-life of the coffee or any caffeinated product, including Coke, Pepsi, whatever you drink, is about 6 to 8 hours. What do I mean half-life? Obviously, but for everybody else, if I'm drinking the full cup of coffee at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, after 8 hours, which is 10 o'clock, half of the cup of the coffee is still in my system without drinking. And coffee is bad for your sleep because I'll tell you, there is adenosine. There's something called molecule adenosine. Okay, that builds up throughout the day. More it builds up, better sleep you get in the night. So adenosine has got adenosine receptors where it acts. Now, coffee acts on those receptors, but anti-way against it.
Sure.
So more coffee is left, half of the cup of the coffee is left in my system at 10 o'clock when I'm going to bed. It actually asking adenosine not to act, which means you're not going to get a good sleep. I've heard so many people saying, oh, don't worry, doctor, I drank coffee in the night, I have a good sleep. Sleep initiation is not a problem. The quality of the sleep you sleep in the night, that is a problem with the coffee. So any caffeinated drinks, make it a habit to finish by 2 o'clock. If you're sleeping at 10 o'clock in the night. If not, some people are accustomed to drinking at 5 o'clock when they come back from home and all that. You can probably start drinking decaffeinated to start with. Again, decaffeinated still has got a caffeine. It's not completely gone. Yeah. Or stick to some green tea. Or don't drink. Just drink warm water, just water. Similarly, don't drink water at least 2 hours before. And before you go to bed, go to the loo so that your bladder is empty. Because you might wake up in the middle of the night when you're getting nice, good sleep.
And
then go to the loo and it disrupting the sleep. This is only something about sleep I'm telling you.
Sure.
And if you're not getting sleep, like the only sleep initiation, which once you go to bed, if you don't actually get to sleep in the next 20 minutes or 25 minutes, get out of the room, go to a different room, do watch TV, you do whatever when you work, until you get the sleep initiation back again. Otherwise, you'll be ruminating in the bed for long. It is not going to help you. Again, you're training your body that once you reach to the bedroom and to the bed, your only function of your body there is to lie down and get to sleep. So more you train this slowly, more better it is.
Sure.
So this is another thing.
Sure.
And ultimately, you have to do some mindfulness if at all you want to do something like for sleeping as well. Again, that's a beyond of this podcast for now. Yeah.